Hmm. Okay, just to say a few things about myself. I'm poor. I'm dirt poor. I'm so poor it hurts. Like this laptop that I'm recording this on is 3 years old. If I tried to run Skyrim on this thing, it would explode. I don't know when I'm gonna get a new one, because I'm poor. And this webcam sucks. And this microphone sucks. I don't know when I'm gonna get new ones, because I'm poor. I'm broke, nigga. Broke. I ain't got no books published. I ain't got no job right now. I mean, I got money saved up in my bank account that can last me through these hard times and keep me in Mountain Dew and cigarettes until I find myself some work. Because I'm not an idiot and I save my money. I've been trying to find a job and, like, okay, here's the thing with the job situation. With my military training, okay, I'm living this way by choice. With my military training, I could get a job in securities and make 6 figures a year. But to do that, I would have to move to Washington, D.C. And I don't want to do that. Personally, I think living in the city that Afro Man called the white man's ghetto and working at Mickey D's is a much better life than making 6 figures a year in Washington, D.C. Because fuck D.C. As a matter of fact, a friend of mine, I'm not even going to tell you what he does, but it's some high-speed shit, let's just say that, and he pretty much offered me a job. I'm not going to take it, because I'd have to move to D.C., and I don't want to live in D.C. Anyway, I save my money. I try my best to live below my means. And I'm not so full of foolish pride that I'm above working fast food or something like that. I'll take what job I can get as long as I got free time to write. That's all I really care about. And I said in my response to Irini's psychology series, I'm a very melancholic person. I'm also a very domestic person. I have very strong paternal instincts. And I'm getting married in maybe a year's time, give or take a few months. And I want to have kids. And my fiance, she wants kids too. But we broke, nigga. We broke. Can't afford no kids. And when I was in the Army, I paid taxes. When I get another job, I'm gonna pay taxes. Don't want to, but I got to. So I feel like my society is penalizing me for being responsible. Because it fucking is. I watched Token Libertarian Girl's video about why it's stupid that women expect the government to pay for their birth control. And some useful idiot in the comments section said that, oh, well, we may as well pay for their birth control because if we don't, then we're just going to have to pay for the kids that they have and can't afford. Ugh. Okay, think about me. I want to be a father. I want to have children. And I want to raise them to be responsible and good, decent human beings. And you really don't know how badly I want that. I want to have a family. But I'm Poe. So, I am not going to have any children until I'm in a more stable place financially. Like maybe in a few years, once I've got a steady job, we've moved on to the family farm, and I can grow all my own food, and I've got a couple of books published, then I'll be ready to start thinking about kids. But like I said, my society is victimizing me for being responsible. I'm going to hold off on siring children until I can actually afford it. Whereas all of these useless social vampires are popping out all of these kids that they can't fucking afford to raise. And since I'm a taxpayer, my ass is fucking paying for it. If they're on fucking welfare. And you want to know what I think? Like, if you can't afford to have kids, don't have kids. And if you do have children, don't expect other people to pay for it for you. Having children is something that is your responsibility, not your society's. You are their parent. That means you're their provider. And if you have kids and you can't afford them, then you have fucked up. And you know what I think? If your children suffer because you fucked up, that is not my problem. It is your problem because they are your kids, not mine. And yet, our society continues to move toward this socialized, European-style democracy where everyone expects the government to take care of every single sick puppy. And because we live in a democracy, which means that if 49.00001% of, no, if 50.00001% of morons think something is a good idea, it's going to happen. Which means that people like me, who use their brains, and don't start shitting out kids if they can't pay for it, are going to be outbred by the people who do, and are therefore going to be outvoted. And I just find it incredibly fucking frustrating. So you know what? I don't give a fuck. If your kids are hungry, they don't have the care that they need, it's your fucking problem, and it's not mine, and don't expect me to pay for it.